What's going on, Arsenal fans? The knockout stage of the Champions League is here, baby. And tomorrow we'll be traveling to Bayer Leverkusen to establish our title credential, in the Champions League. And as you know, we've seen a lot of crazy, um, results in the Champions League already in the knockout stage. We've seen Bayern Munich give Atalanta 6-1, and also Atletico Madrid gave Tottenham 5-2. You have to be on point. The first leg can either, you know, take you out of the game or still keep you in. And from start to finish, we have to be at our best. It's not like the league stage where if you lost one game or draw one, you'll not be affected much, or lost two games. Here, your first leg, second leg, you have to be on point. This is where all the champions they start showing their best. You see, the likes of Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid, they start showing they are flexing their muscles right now. So if we want to really show that we want to win the competition, we need to go to Bayern Leverkusen and won that game like serious, or we win by one or two. When we get to the Emirates, we just finish up the job. You know what I mean? But a draw over there will not be a bad result. But for the caliber, the what we've shown recently, we have a perfect record in the league stage, so we need to go over there and also win that game tomorrow. You know what I mean? So let me just go to this rough stats like really quick. As you can see, this is the game Bayern Munich versus Arsenal, and the last time we played in the Champions League, it was 2001, and we've played three matches. We've won two and draw one. So at Germany we drew 1-1, and also at the Highbury we beat them 4-1 to go through to the next stages of the Champions League. And as you can see, all the results in our last meetings. And also, this is the current form of both teams. Um, as you can see, Bayer Leverkusen, their last 5 games, they've won just one, draw three, and lost one. They are very inconsistent right now, and I think this is the right time for us to play them and, like, really give them a good beating. So by the time they come to the Emirates, they know there is no chance for them anymore. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Arsenal travel to Germany tomorrow, um, to face Bayern Munich in the Bayern Leverkusen in the knockout stages. It's a massive match, so we have to be at our best if we actually want to like win the Champions League. You know what I mean? Burnley Leverkusen have a strong record against English teams, knocking out 4 out of the last 5 they've faced in European knockouts rounds. So they have a very good record against English teams, but um, you know the current form right now is very good. So I honestly back us to go over there and get a very good result. But Arsenal come into this match, with something incredible. We've not failed, we've not trailed at any point in Champions League this season. So we won 8 out of 8, but like I said, that's just the league stage. The knockout stage is a different ball game. This is the time when you see all the hungry lions, that wants the competition, start flexing their muscles. So can Arsenal take control of this game in Germany, or will Leverkusen cause a massive upset at the Bay Arena? That's how they call their stadium. So let's break all of this down. The history between the two teams. These two teams don't meet often in Europe. In fact, their last meetings was in 2001. I'll just show you that. I just showed you that statistics. We do at in Germany. Then we gave them a 4-1 beating at the Highbury in England. Um, every one of those ties came against Bayer Leverkusen. We've lost a lot of games against Bayer Leverkusen, despite the recent win we won against Bayer Leverkusen in the league stage. And Arsenal we are eliminated each time, all the knockout stages against Bayern Munich. This time, however, things feel different. Arsenal have been one of the most impressive teams in the competition this season. As you can see, we won 8 out of 8. One stat that tells the whole story: Arsenal have not been behind in a single minute of Champions League football this season. We've not trailed any team. You know, you see that we win, we score first. Teams trailing us, so we need to take that same energy and take it to Bayer Leverkusen and like go over there to win that game as well. Even when games are tight, Arsenal create far more chances than their opponent. Their expected goal difference between games are levels. It's among the best in the competition. Leverkusen threat, Grimaldo and Patrick Schick. Those are their threats. And the left hand side is more where they create more chances. So we have to be very, very careful with that side is Julian Timber. I know Julian like to go, but his defensive mindset is very great. So I think he will be fine. Uh, Another clean sheet would be their best defensive run in the Champions League history. They are also extremely dangerous going forward, especially down the left hand side. Almost half of their chances are created that side. Grimaldo, like I said, is a very different player. Um, if Arsenal can't stop that side, it could be a long night for Arsenal. So Julian has a lot of work, back up by Saliba. Key player battle, Victor Eucharist. This Arsenal striker has been in lethal form in Europe. He has scored 10 goals in just 14 games this Champions League. What makes him special is how he creates chances himself. Several of those goals have come after long, carries with the ball. He carried the ball a long way before he can score the goals. Grimaldo for Leverkusen is their creative engine. So, the midfield has to be on top form, so that we can stop Grimaldo and their midfield as a whole. Tactical battle area, Leverkusen have struggled against high pressing team this season. So we full press them high, they will struggle, turn the ball over, and we hurt them on their mistakes. And if Arsenal press aggressively, they could face so they can make mistake and we punish them. Leverkusen left wing, Arsenal must contain the left side when Leverkusen creates more of those of their chances. That means strong defensive work from the right back, right Arsenal defense, midfield. Europa knockout stages are often decided in midfield. You have to have a very good midfield if you want to win the game. If Arsenal dominates the midfield and we control the tempo, we can take the crowd out of the game because their crowd is very crazy. They can be shouting, bing, 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 all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, Leverkusen will attack with intensity at home, but Arsenal structure and discipline will make the difference. My prediction is 2 to Arsenal, and yeah, Arsenal will win that game by 2 goals to 0. And yeah, a result like that will give Arsenal a huge advantage heading into the second leg in London. So let me know your prediction and your man of the match, your players to watch, key battle areas in that in that game. Let's go Gunners and win the Champions League, the Premier League, and also the League Cup.